I'm Jodine and I'm from Rice, Minnesota. I have a equine assisted therapy program in Minnesota, and we have been working with a lot of people in a little bit different fashion. We use the horses to help guide us and use body language and self-awareness of what's happening. And I had met Amanda online on a Facebook site where we were questioning. There was other people that were facilitating programs like this. And we started kind of conversing back and forth of how the programs were working and how they weren't and what we were missing. And when I was reading Amanda's posts, her posts ended up kind of filling in some of those questions and areas that I felt were missing in my program. So I contacted her personally and started talking with her. We did some video chatting and some video coaching. And then when she said she was doing the retreat and the training here in Ohio, I decided I had to come. And so I flew last week and came down for the program. I wasn't sure what the answers would be. I wasn't sure how in-depth some of it would get. I knew that Amanda said that it was very transformational, and so it was going to probably be very personal questions of, what we think about things, how we feel about things, and so that of course makes you a little bit more nervous. They're actually going deeper and looking at some of our perceptions of ourselves and other people and situations, and instead of learning to cope with what is, they're changing the thought process of what's happening and what we're perceiving to be, so that we can look at it from a whole different angle and move forward with it without any judgment, without any complications, or without having to learn, okay, I just need to adjust. This is, I have adjusted and here's how we're going forward. There were a lot of questions about how we feel about things and walking us through what our judgments were, what our thought process was, and how we were perceiving things incorrectly that were hindering us from various areas of our lives. Oh, it opened up a world of doors immediately. As soon as we were finished working through some of the transformational stuff and some of the breakthroughs, I was already getting texts and messages on my phone of things that I needed to happen. So it was that quick, the results from those kind of breakthroughs. But I also think that I'm going to be able to take it back home and utilize it in my life in a whole different perspective and look at other people and relationships and situations totally different, that will be able to help me not feel bad about all those things, but be able to move forward and keep going in the direction that I need to. I feel absolutely free of all those boundaries and judgments that were there before. You have to go, but you have to be ready for some of the work that needs to be done, some of the thought processes that need to change, some of the breakthroughs that need to happen.